Hi guys, so welcome back. So in this tutorial we are going to learn about stacks and implementations of stacks in Python. So we have actually heard that stack works on LIFO principle. So what is actually LIFO principle? So let's see what is actually LIFO principle. So let's take a box. Okay, so this is a box, and let's say we got a book. Let's say it is a book 1, and we just have to put this into this box. Okay, this book into the box, and let's say we placed it here. Okay, now let's say we brought another book. Okay, so let's say book 2, and so we actually placed it we have to place this also into the box. So we actually placed this book 2 into the box. Okay, let's say like this. So this is book 2, and then we got another book. Okay, so let's say this is our book 3. Okay, so we again have to put this into this box. Okay, so we again put this book into this box. Okay, book 3. Sorry, the drawing is really bad. So this is book 3. So now we have to remove the book 1. Okay, we have to remove this book 1. So to remove this book 1, how we can actually remove this book 1? So to remove this book 1, we actually have to remove first book 3 out. Okay, then we have to remove this book 2 out, and then we have to remove this book 3 out. Okay, so basically this is LIFO. Okay, so let's say, okay, L means last. Sorry, let's write this whole. Okay, L-I, oh my god, L-I-F-O. So this L means last. Okay, last, and this I means in, so last in. So basically this was the last which we actually inputted into the box. So this was the last, so last in, and then this is first out, F-I-R-S-T, first, and this is out. Okay, O means out, so first out. So basically what it tells us is we have to, while removing something, some element or something else from the stack, we have to remove the first one out, so to get the last one out. Okay, so last one in, and then first one we have to take this out. So I hope you got this. If you did not get this, let's see the practical implementation. So let's move to the practical implementation. So we are here and we are going to see the practical implementation. So let's say we have a list with L, and let's say it's list. Okay, so we can actually define list in this way also. Okay, so like this. So we have this list which is actually empty. So to practically implement stack, we have to just use a function append. Okay, so using this append, we can actually append something into the list. Okay, so l.append 1 will actually append this item or add this item in this list. So what the Python program will do, it will add one item called 1 into this list. Okay, and if we keep on keep on appending and appending, then it will actually keep on adding and adding. So actually we want to take this input from the user. So let's create something here, like say get, and let's say integer, it will be of integer type, and let's say input. Okay, and let's say input is like enter element. Okay, so this will basically take the input from the user. Okay, so instead of writing here 1, we will use here get. So it will actually l.append get. Okay, so whenever user it will prompt for user to ask the element. Okay, when user will actually give here the element, it will append this element to the list. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so let's print L. Okay, let's hit save. Okay, let's see what actually happens. Let's run this. Let's run. So it is basically asking us to enter the elements. Okay, so let's enter 2. So basically this added this element 2 into the list. Okay, so let's again make some modifications. So if we want to add more items over here, so we just need to, okay, we are going to use here a loop. Okay, for I in range. Okay, so what the range will give is we'll take input. Okay, let's say this is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is basically here. So in not in, this is user defined, oh sorry, this is function. Okay, sorry. So let's say we define a variable is num, and num is equal to like, okay, integer only, integer value, and input value. So enter the number of elements to be added. Okay, so we'll take here number of elements to be actually added. Okay, so this for I in range num. Okay, so for I in range num, till I is in range num, it will just integer ask you to enter the element, and then it will just L dot append the element, and it will just like print L. Okay, so let's save this and let's see what actually happens. Okay, so here I made a mistake, so let me correct this before I run the program. So okay, now let's save this. Okay, so let's save this and let's run this program. Okay, run, and let's run this module. So basically it is asking enter the number of elements to be added. So let's say I want to add 4 elements. Okay, so it's asking enter elements. So let's say 1, then let's say 2, 3 and 4. So now these all elements are actually added to my list called 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so this is basically adding the elements into the stack, like we added those books into the box. So first we added 1, then we added second book, then we added third book, and then fourth book. So now to remove the first, we have to remove this fourth one out. So fourth, okay, let's say, so first we have to remove this fourth one out, then this third one out, then this second one out, and then this first one out. So how to do so? So let's move back. Okay, let's see here. So to do so, we have something called like pop function. Okay, it is a predefined function that Python offers. Okay, so let's say L dot pop. So this will pop the last one element out. Okay, so let's say print, okay, this is original list. Okay, so this is original list, which one? L. Okay, and then after popping out, let's say print, okay, so let's say list after deletion. Okay, so list after deletion will be, let's say L dot pop, let's say deletion. So let's give this a variable deletion and we'll define it here, DELE deletion. So let's save this. Okay, now let's run this up. So here again I made a mistake, so this deletion will actually not come here, and this variable I should not define. Okay, I just want to say let me copy this one. Okay, and let me paste it here. So this is list after deletion. So now let's hit save, and now let's check this out. Okay, so I edit it and let's say run this program. Okay, let me turn this out. So, and it is asking us to enter the number of elements to be added. So let's say I want to add 4 elements. First element will be 1, second will be 2, 3, and then 4. So let's hit enter. So this is original list. Original list was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so list after deletion. So implementing stack, our program deleted this fourth one, okay, element, and now we have the list with 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this was the list. Okay, so thank you, and let's in further videos we are going to see more videos on implementation of stack. So till then, bye bye, and do subscribe.
Oh my God!